The Claims tab allows you to enter in the claims information as well as electronic information for this particular payer. Make sure that you select the correct type of claim form that the payer is billed on using the drop-down box next to Claim Form. PPS is only going to be used for payers that are billed episodically. You have a checkbox if you don't actually want to send all of those claims to this payer electronically, as well as a default type of bill if you need to default a different type of bill than what's usually put in or defaulted by HealthTrust. Make sure that you use the drop-down box to choose the correct claim indicator, and also keep track of a contract number and a contract renewal date that pulls to an alert that can be found on your dashboard. Under the electronic claims information, make sure that you use the drop-down box to select the appropriate default submitter, as this is how your claims actually bill electronically through our system. More information on how to set up and customize those submitters can be found in a separate training video. Make sure that the ISA08 number, as well as the receiver ID number, are entered in correctly. These are numbers that you should be able to get from your clearinghouse, as well as the correct ISA08 type is selected. Your payer ID is also information that you should be able to get from your clearinghouse's website or just talking to them over the phone. Make sure that you fill in the payer ID for the type of claim form that you would traditionally bill that payer on. Once you've filled out the payer ID, make sure in the drop-down box where it says Payer ID Type that you choose PI for Payer ID. If you need to specify certain fields on a hard copy claim for this payer, use the drop-down boxes next to the fields provided to change or update that information. Once set, the system will automatically pull this information to those hard copy claims whenever a claim is created for this particular payer. You also have additional requirements down towards the bottom for this particular payer, like if they require a physician tax ID, or if they require a payer address, or rendering provider. If your agency actually completes overnight visits, you'll want to make sure that the split overnight visits is set to yes. And then you can also change how the system groups the charges, either individually, by revenue code, HCPCS, or by date of service. Using the drop-down box, choose how often that you bill this payer, and then keep track of a timely filing deadline that pulls to an alert on the dashboard, as well as a payment floor. There are additional options down towards the bottom, like whether or not the payer requires a face-to-face encounter form and whether or not this payer requires a Q code. Once you've selected all of this information, scroll back up to the top and move on to the next tab or click Submit to save the information that you just entered.